You don't feel them fucking vibes?
Vibes? What vibes, nigga?
Fucking vibes, man. Motherfucking roaches.
Hey, Scully, what the fuck is you doing,
Show
homie?
me some more motherfucking roaches.
Too far away.
Let me see some more roaches, motherfucker.
We good?
Show me some more roaches.
Don't get tucked in, pussy.
Bitch, I got money now.
And click the links below in the description box to cop any DMTV merch. I made all these designs myself, and if you are a designer out there, you want to send me some designs, hit my email at patrock1982@gmail.com, and we can see if we can get them on a shirt. And also, subscribe to my Patreon. A lot of exclusive videos live there, for the Selena breakdown to the Chris Brown breakdown, and also many, many more videos will be dropping exclusively on Patreon. Again, links are in the description box.
These are her words in the ad. I'm looking for the murder of a woman. I have 1,000 pounds and I am willing to pay more once I am paid. This woman has caused a lot of problems for myself and others. Please, can you help sort this out? So basically what she did, she bought about 283 pounds worth of Bitcoin on August 20th, 2020. And then a few days.
It's a deal. It's the boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV, and I apologize for being late about this topic, but I was under a strike. They actually struck one of my videos. It was one of my videos. Shocker Dollar went live, and he actually played a video that is played on numerous other YouTube channels, so it was caught by surprise where why would they not strike it down while it's on my channel? But he didn't know, and I approved it. I thought it was cool to go. But they put a strike on it. But we're back pushing it. We're told them there's no love lost, man. Let's keep on pushing it. Let's keep putting this content out. And we're going to keep pushing, man. So I really, again, like I said, I apologize for being late to this topic. But I still got to give my thoughts on it because I'm pretty sure y'all want to know what the hell the Illuminati man is thinking. Now, when it comes to this topic here, man, I really caught me off guard because I knew Tiffany Hadish was kind of down with them boys, but during this video, I actually found out Aries is really deep down and tied in with them really heavily. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, he has to be, because for him to still be talked about over all these years. And he is not taking care of himself at all. Let me tell you something, y'all boys, y'all get older, you got to watch what you eat. I'm at that stage where I got to watch everything I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Once you get in your 30s, it kind of gets rough. But Aries Spears was, he's actually, it looks like the purple thing from the Ronald McDonald's. I don't know if y'all remember what that thing, what was that purple thing called? I forgot what it is, but Aries Spears look just like him. Look at this thing right here, y'all. Ain't that how Aries look right now? Look how his stomach sticks out. Look at everything. Aries looks just like that purple thing, man. He really need to take care of himself, man. Go hit a gym or something. Them jokes ain't hitting like that no more, but man, you look disgusting. All right, for real. Yeah, I'm about to hit the treadmill my daggone self. He also like one of the little bop it things. One of the little things he used to hit and punch as a kid. He's shaped just like one of those things. Now, I can't tell me I'm lying. Look, he's shaped just like one. It's called the Bopper Buddy. I forgot. There was another name it was for when I was a kid, but he's shaped and looks just like one of those things. But you got to take care of yourself, guys. If not, you're going to grow up looking like Aries Spears. He looks disgusting. He has nerves to even pick on anybody. But yeah, here, let's get down to the cream of the crop. We're here to talk about basically Tiffany Hadish and Aries Spears accused of child sexual abuse in a lawsuit. The reps call it a shakedown. Now, Aries actually came out and spoke about this, saying he's actually getting extorted. He said that he actually had a situation going on in 2019 where he actually paid this person off or whatever off, and he said trying to get rid of it. But after that skit got released, there ain't no way out of this. Now let's get into the article. It says comedians Tiffany Hadish and Aries Spears have been accused of having groomed and molested two then minor siblings years ago. According to a lawsuit filed in Los Angeles Superior Court, the complaints are referred to as Jane Doe and John Doe in the suit, which states their names are being withheld to protect their privacy. Which is very disgusting, man. They said they were molested. Who knows, they were touched on. If you haven't seen the skit, I advise you go on Twitter and look it up. Everything's on Twitter. But go there and look it up. Just type in the Aries Spears Tiffany Hadish skit. It should still be on Twitter. I don't know if it's still on YouTube. It might be. And that's why I said we got confused. It's like, hey, the video's on YouTube. Why can't it be on Dwayne McClain TV? But I'll let y'all know that's why you must like my videos and comment, because if not, YouTube is going to just, they don't rock with me, man. You see how they let other stuff be other channels, but come on my channel where it's getting flagged and struck down. So please like this video, all right? Now let's get to the rest of the article. It says, according to the complaint, a copy which was obtained by CNN, Jane Doe and John Doe were 14 and 7 respectively when they alleged that Hadish and Spears had to participate in sexually suggestive videos in separate incidents in 2013 and 2014. Now, I think we have seen the video where that little boy was 7, and I think Jane Doe is 14. You see how they even listen Jane Doe and John Doe. They listen 14 and 7, so I think John Doe is a little boy. Now, if you haven't seen the skit, it does have a little boy who was in his undergarments, and Aries Spears is a bunch of nasty, grotesque stuff, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, we're just talking about, the cream of the crop, the cases going on. Now, let's get into the rest of the article. It says, when reached from comment by CNN, attorneys for Hadish and Spears called allegations bogus and a shakedown respectfully. According to the complaint, Hadish was a longtime friend of the mother of the siblings who filed the lawsuit. So the parents actually agreed for them to do this stuff. So the parents actually signed on, and Hadish was cool with them. She's like, hey, I'm cool with the mom. How was that conversation? Can I borrow your kids for the skit we're doing where he plays this child molester who wants to look at the kids? Come on now. How does she even pitch that to the mom, and why did the mom even agree to do it? I just think it's just weird to me that they happen like that. All right, let's continue reading. It says Jane Doe was enrolled in Comedy Cap in 2013 when Hadish was a guest speaker and told then teen girl she had a perfect role for her. The complaint states the stars allegedly drove the girl to a studio where she and Spears showed her a video of an older man and a college-age woman eating a sandwich simultaneously from the other end while moaning and making sexual noises as they both ate the sandwich, and a manual of simulated the act of fellatio. Disgusting. So she said, hey, I got an idea of this role, and this grotesque role of a grown man and where she and Spears showed an older man and a college-age woman eating a sandwich simultaneously. Disgusting. I don't have these skits. I didn't look them up, and it's actually, it's in my overtime mode. You know what I'm saying? So it's late and laying down. It's like I'm not about to go back and look this up. But if y'all have it, you want me to blog on it, please send the links and just email me. You know what I'm saying? We got to try to keep up. We want to really do better keeping up with everything. I promise. So let's continue on with the article. It says Spears then told the plaintiff Jane Doe that he wanted her to mimic what she has seen on the screen, including the noises precisely like what she heard throughout the video. The suit states plaintiff Jane Doe, nervous and disgusted, didn't say anything until Hadish came into the room next to her and sat down. Hadish verbally explained what expected of the plaintiff John Doe and showed the plaintiff Jane Doe how to get fellatio, including movements, noise, moaning, and groaning. Disgusting. So you sat down beside a child, 14 at the time, and said, "This is how you do this." This is grooming for molestation. This is how those pedos get away with this stuff. This is just all out, just off the camera grooming, and Tiffany is just a sicko, just like the rest of them. Y'all go in there and teach these kids who are innocent, who don't have this, this people to back them up, and y'all come in there and do this wild, sick, grotesque stuff. I can't stand these type of people. You know what I mean? And they really get under my skin a lot, and I think they need to be dealt with. But Tiffany and Aries, both of these two, both have said some get down juice. Aries actually does have a very, very significant picture, which I will show, because they all have to expose themselves. Every last single one of them. Every last single one of these celebrities have to expose themselves. And he was on the Mad TV run. I think if anybody was on a sitcom back in the early 90s, early 2000s, if anybody was on any of those sitcoms, you had to have sold out in some form, shape, or fashion. All right, now, I think Tiffany's getting caught in this because she recently was in an article where she's talking about she's not going to sell her soul. My soul, you can't sell my soul. That's all this soul stuff. Beyonce got the Break My Soul song out. And I don't know why she liked that song, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm going to go looking for it. When it's on the radio, I'll let it play. You know what I mean? I ain't listened to the album. You know what I mean? I ain't no Beyonce. I ain't about to go sit down and listen to the album. But the song come on, I'll let it play. But anyways, here's the article right here. It says, my soul is worth more to me. Tiffany says she turned down a $10 million deal that didn't fit her brand. What brand you have, Miss Tiffany? Let's ask about that. So you have a situation where you put your brand in line where you are prancing and doing a bunch of fellatio sexual acts in front of children. In 2014, that was good for your brand, but in another time, $10 million is not what they wanted you to do in a movie. I wonder what it was that it was so bad that she had to turn it down. I wonder what it was. We'll think about that. But let's continue on with the article. Money isn't worth selling your soul. I've turned down shit. I've turned down $10 million to do a post because I didn't It didn't represent my brand. I turned down $10 million because my soul is worth more than that to me, says Hadish, who grew up in South Central Los Angeles. My spirit, my negativity, how I want to be able to look at myself in the mirror every day. I'd rather be flat broke than getting money to do something that makes me feel like shit. What was that, Tiffany, that had you to do? Because if performing fellatio acts in front of children didn't make you feel like shit, or what was this act that had to be done? It's just so. When you took that little 14-year-old girl to that room and said, this is how you make these noises, this is how you make these movements, that didn't make you feel like shit in 2014. So, and 8 years later, you got a soul now. I wonder what transpired in those 8 years, because when you was hungry for the bread and the fame and you was working with Aries, like, these skits are going to actually push you somewhere. Because those skits wasn't funny. You wasn't worried about your brand then. All right. In regards to what her beginnings has said, one thing she would not do for success, that is sell her integrity. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's just how celebrities like to talk. Y'all gotta read between the lines, all right? These celebrities be gassing, they be lying, they are all liars. Every last single one of them, they come on this camera and just lie, and act like that's what they're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't never, ever, ever believe none of these sellouts that they actually got some type of integrity. She turned that $10 million down because she probably wanted $15 million instead of 10. That's what really happened. She wanted 15, they wanted to give her 10. She said, no, I want 15, so she left out. And that's why the story of her Aries spirits came out. Oh, you're not going to take it out? Well, guess what we got on you in Aries? I think Aries just got caught in the crosshair. Some people had it back. Some, oh, Tiffany just got caught. It's Aries' skit. She just got caught up. She agreed to do the skit. I think it was more mad at Tiffany because Aries, they never let that man through the door. He always wanted to be Kevin Hart and them, and he's always mad at them, but they never let him through the door. But they let Tiffany through. And they like, oh, Tiffany, so what? So I think Aries just got caught. They knew about her little dirty skit with Aries. They said, oh, you're going to sell your soul out for us? Well, you sold your soul out for this. So that's why they put it out. And she's 42 at the time, so 4 + 2 is 6. You know, they got to put that type of stuff in there. So they actually gave us a 6-6. Let's read this article real quick. Now, they gave us a 6-6 said the 42-year-old actress, and they said that her net worth was $6 million. They had to put, though, if you watch these articles, every time I read these articles, they always putting a 666 or a 66 in front of us. So, let's continue on with Mr. Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish. Let's get into some of that symbolism, and then let's get into the actual disgusting skit. But before we do that, we also got to touch on Aries real quick because he actually recently got to a situation where he actually made news where he got on talked about Lizzo. It seemed like anybody who calls out, just leave it alone. All right, it's 2022. The bully days are over with. All right, where you come on TV and call somebody fat and all that stuff, how we used to do back in the day. Y'all got to understand, a lot of big girls, they are just born big. I'm telling y'all, they got a gene in them where if you eat a Debbie cake, it falls right off of them. They eat it, it just sticks. It's genetics. All right, you can't. I grew up around a bunch of big girls who had to fight every day from people calling them fat. You know what I'm saying? And fat guys too. I'm not with nobody. I love to talk shit. Now, if you somebody fat, I will pick on you besides being fat because it's just too quick. You know what I'm saying? But we know that it's 2022, man. We got to keep up with the times. That bully days is over with. People look at me differently when I go on my shit talking rants. Now, is it okay? Is there a better way to talk about Lizzo? Cool, yeah. Is Lizzo out overbearing? Is over too much? She's an attention seeker? Yes. She is all the above. But he's not in nowhere in shape, form, way, or passion. But you know, the 2022 era is not about to allow you to speak on anything that's not with the agenda. So just cut it out. Find other ways to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to pick on the fat dude. It's really about just being big. You're going to get canceled or just get canceled. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to get canceled. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I really think somebody else could have talked about Lizzo. You know what I'm saying? For real. But that's just a whole other video for another day. You know what I'm saying? I just really want to throw that out there. Like, hey, you don't look nowhere near decent shape to be calling anybody out. And I don't know why you're getting so upset. She's pushing an agenda. Is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you got an issue with it, you know what I mean? Hey, just be prepared to get canceled. Or let's find different routes about it. Or just, hey, let people just be big. You know what I mean? But like I said, being around where I'm at, like, I know for a fact there's women in all types of places and parts of my life that I really could not just walk into, like, hey, you a fat bitch. I couldn't do that to them because they'll hurt. It should be wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's like some female rule to me, like, Dwayne, you a broke ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit will hurt. I'm like, that bitch, you're talking about my pockets, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But it happens. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to Aries, man, because this dude right here really, really, really fell off the bandwagon. Now, back to Aries, man. This is why I tell everybody to take care of yourself. This man used to look like this back in the day. Little Mexican, Puerto Rican black. You know them black dudes be like Spanish, when they look black. That's what he used to look like, little Juan. Now look how he looks. It's gross and grotesque. And now that cab he's sending from is actually a Philly cab. That cab number is actually 215-666-666-6666. It's all sixes. You know what I'm saying? He was in front of that cab for a reason. Am I saying that cab with the Illuminati? Nah. But that cab might be tied in. But, it's just, hey, man, it is what it is, man. But I think he was in front of that taxi cab for a reason. I actually looked it up. I like he's in front of, what is that? I just looked at Philly. I said, okay, that's a Philly cab. I seen that. It's in front of the picture. So the whole entire picture of Aries sitting in front of that cab is gone. But that's actually a real cab company. That's actually their actual phone number. So he was standing in front of that cab for a reason. That might just be a cab company phone number, but I think when Aries is standing in front of you, he's letting y'all know, hey, these are the ones backing me. Or he's just in Philly getting the cab and saying, hey, it's not my fault that their phone number is 215-666. Now, I'm going to let this slide because he is born in the month of April, so his zodiac sign is Aries, but he does have the ram goat chain on in this picture, but that could be for his zodiac sign. And he also was, I didn't know he was in the movie with Cuba Gooding Jr. He actually had a long career. Like I said, he always wanted to be Kevin Hart and be in Hollywood Industries, but I guess for somewhere along the line, they just didn't rock with him. I guess he doesn't do well in his rituals, or he just smells terrible and they don't like him. But he was also part of that Mad TV. Y'all see Mad TV had the Masonic colors, the red, white, and the black, and the checkerboard pattern. And it has the red, white, and the black. Same pattern we've been seeing for the longest with these celebrities. But yeah, Mad TV, SNL, all those late night shows were all down with them boys. I personally do think everybody in that cast was, when you think about it. There's Aries right there in the very back. I think everybody around here is sold out. Phil Lamar, shouts out to him. He actually does a lot of voiceover work. He actually stayed relevant. Shouts out to Phil Lamar. He's one of my favorite voiceover actors. Aries Spears also did the humiliation ritual where a black man got dressed as an dress. That was one of the skits on the show. He did it quite often. This is actually one of the funnier segments. I don't know what happened to the black lady who was on here, but she was actually funny for Mad TV. But Aries, he was really wanting to be into the limelight. So he did all the rituals. Now here's the cream of the crop for Aries Spears. Checkerboard Masonic pattern, the red background. It don't get no better than that, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, I can't hide nothing from Dwayne McClain, man. I find everything to expose y'all niggas. Man, I don't expose y'all niggas with pictures, nigga. I gotta expose y'all self. Look at this. Aries Spears, Masonic checkerboard pattern, red background. He loved every second of this. He thought he was actually doing something. Look how happy he is. Niggas be happy to be in Illuminati. They do. Aries loved it, man. He probably went to the ritual in front of him. He probably gave his backside up. Who knows what he done for this spot. You know what I'm saying? Jokes alone ain't get you this far, man. Them jokes ain't even that funny. Jokes alone ain't get you that far, man. But he works hard. Ain't gonna lie. He worked hard. But when I seen this right here, I'm like, all right, I got Aries. Did y'all know Aries took this picture? Have y'all seen this before on YouTube before Dwayne McClain showed you? Let me know, man. I just dug this up. But when I see the checkerboard print pattern, just know that that's the number one key factor that this person is a sellout. The pattern. Yeah, that's enough on Aries, man. Let's go get away from him because he's just terrible to look at for this part. Let's get into Miss Tiffany Haddish's symbolism, and let's see what she's talking about. I think this is one of those weird pictures when they're talking about sell your soul. This one right here was one of the big ones I found when she's doing a one-eye symbolism, dressed like some type of wedding gown. I don't know why she was at the Met Gala, but every time I see somebody in one of these little outfits, I automatically start thinking like, yeah, they are all out sellouts. You know what I'm saying? And here she is, white and the black, blonde hair, Murano hand sign, too easy. And she also had a relationship with Common. Common could have did way better, but you see Common rocking the Masonic checkerboard squares, and here she is doing the V with the one-eyed symbolism. All right. And she also dated Common. Look at Common's hands. He's also deep down. Tiffany was not a good-looking woman to me, but, it is what it is. I guess Common had a popper to get on. Now let's get to this disgusting skit. The one of the main ones that got to been hot fire. Like I said, I haven't seen the other one that included the young girl, but I did. It was hard for me to watch this one, but I did watch it. I couldn't really watch it straight through. I had to stop here and there. It just a lot of stuff was just gross, throwing up my stomach. I remember one time I fast forwarded it and I didn't know he zoomed in on the child's genitals. Now, if you don't know how this skit goes, it's Tiffany Haddish plays a mother. She's a single mom and she's needing her uncle to watch her son. And her uncle is actually some type of pedophile, you know what I'm saying, who does a lot of stuff with children. She brings him downstairs. I don't know why this big, gigantic, grown boy is just in his drawers. She brings him downstairs, brings to the uncle. He does his little weird face like that, looking at him, being a creep, discussing, like, hey, I'm here alone with you, and I'm going to be just doing all this weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he be looking at him through newspapers while he's on the floor. It was just CP. This whole entire video was child ography. That's what that was. That's him looking through the newspaper, staring at little boy while he's on the ground. Little boy is just, and then he zoom in on his genitals, his backside. They zoom in on everything, and it's just very, very disgusting. Somebody actually filmed this, edited it, and put this out, and he's actually wrote this and thought this is appropriate. This is actually very, very disgusting, this whole entire thing. And I was really ashamed of Aries, man. You know what I'm saying? As a grown, like I said, before I done this breakdown, I thought Aries was just a failed comedian. I'm not saying failed, just he didn't get his just dues. He's not, I don't think he's a failed comedian. Anytime you're getting paid off your craft, you're a success story. But I just think he just wasn't where he wanted to be in the industry. But this whole entire skit was just gross. Now, here Tiffany comes in at the end where she drops a little boy off. Now, little boy is a creep, and he's actually rubbing oil on Aries now. And then there's a part in the skit I didn't talk about where Aries hops in the tub with the kid. He's rubbing oil on the kid's back. And the little kid becomes a creep because he actually likes this lifestyle now. He starts flirting and doing grotesque stuff for Aries now because now the kid's groomed. So now he's looking for this stuff. So it's like this. The pedophile ends up messing around with the child. Now the child, confused, ends up wanting this type of behavior. So it's just the grossest stuff. And if you look, Tiffany is seen wearing what, y'all? What's Tiffany seen wearing? The pattern. And what is the coincidence that she plays in this skit that is heavily based around doing stuff inappropriate with children, and she wears this type of outfit, you know, with the checkerboard pant pattern? What is the chances of that happening? You know what I'm saying? I think it's not how did my boy Black Mirrors TV? Shout out to Black Mirrors TV. Y'all subscribe. Coincidence. I forgot how he said it, man. He says it in a cool way. But yeah, man, this is pretty much going to sum up the video. I think it's just very disgusting. I hope they do get everything that happens to them. They should have got canceled for this. I'm shocked that this was on the internet for 8 years, and we're just now seeing it. Nobody didn't expose it. And who knows what else these other celebrities having on them, but nobody has not exposed, man. It's crazy. It's disgusting. A skit like this would never have came across my mind. I would never thought about doing anything like this, but these people are sick, and they deserve everything they have coming towards them. Let me know what else y'all want me to blog on. We do have the PNB Rock dropping next. And we also going to have the Jackie Chan dropping as a surprise video. Be on the lookout for my next Patreon video on China Rogers. And we also got one dropping on Shauna Page. And I'm also got a Spin the Block coming on. For this week's Spin the Block, we have Beyonce's 4 Horsemen for this week's Spin the Block. Got a surprise video on Pete Davidson. We're going to just keep moving, man. Keep trying to put out these videos as much as we can. I'm going to do a blog on the Queen Elizabeth. I don't really have anything detailed I'd like to talk about besides the fact she is a reptile or something. I do think she is a reptile, but we're going to keep on working through the rest of the year. Just going to try to stay focused, prayed up, God up, spiritual up, everything right. Get your soul right with the universe. Get your soul right with Earth. Get your soul right with the spirits. Get your soul right with everything. Get your mind and stay healthy. And it is the boy Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. And shouts out to the DNTV Nation. I still got to put that poll I never have. We'll do it as soon as my channel allows me to. As soon as it strikes up, we'll put the poll up. But y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. I'm out. Take care.
Got the hardest off, I got the sauce, I got the salt. Try to knock me down, then I knock you off. Oh, the bank closed, got a bankroll. So I'm the ATM when the bank closed. And you know, started sucking dick with a motherfucking eye closed. Pockets on swole, PAT that fucking nigga rockin' all go. You know, all my money, motherfucking PA. Hard bass, cut dope, stepped on, soft dope. All base, got the hardest off, My niggas with the white, gotta get it off. Found a crackhead, thought sucking dick for hard. Heard walking up and down on the boulevard. Do some strange for a little piece of change. Imagine what you do for a piece of cocaine. Yeah, pulling up, then I'm pulling off. She ain't had no money. money, took her panties off. Got the hardest off, I got the sauce, I got the salt. Try to knock me down, then I knock you off. Oh, the bank closed, got a bankroll. So I'm the ATM when the bank closed. And you know, started sucking dick with a motherfucking eye closed. Pockets on swole, PAT that fucking nigga rockin' all go. You know, all my money motherfucking know. Got a Benjamin with a fucking big face. Got a small face, got a big taste, got a fancy taste. Got 2 women right beside I can't waste. And the blunt lace with cocaine. Called a boy PAT Kurt Cobain. Got a girl suck a dick, don't know name. PAT the fucking nigga rockin' all plain. Yeah, play Jane. Got the hardest off, got the hardest off.